What is going on YouTube? It's me, Elias. I'm back here with a new video. And I'm going to be breaking down the Ravens 19-17 victory over the Bengals. Guess what? We won our first home game of the year. Thank God. We won our first home game of the year. Now we don't have to worry that much. But anyways, in this game, the good news is that Ronnie Stanley, our left tackle, has came back and played. I'm so happy for Ronnie Stanley, who came back after a long absence, okay? Ronnie Stanley, he did a good job defending Lamar Jackson from the Bengals defensive line. That was good. Rashad Bateman, he did not play, but Mark Andrews and Devin Duvernay, they stepped up good. Like Mark Andrews, he had 89 receiving yards, 8 receptions, and 1 touchdown. And for Devin Duvernay, he had 5 receptions for 53 yards. Not bad for Devin Duvernay when he stepped up. I'm happy for Devin Duvernay, who stepped up for Rashad Bateman tonight. Even though that Justice Hill and Bateman did not play due to because they were inactive. So Lamar Jackson, he had 58 rushing yards and 12 carries himself. J.K. Dobbins in the game, he had like 8 carries for 44 yards. Duvernay, he stepped up, like I said, and Kenyon Drake, he stepped up too. For the Bengals, Joe Burrow had like 217 passing yards, 1 interception, and 1 passing touchdown. And that passing touchdown was to the former Raven, Hayden Hurst. I remember we drafted Hayden Hurst back in 2018. Now he's on the Bengals. Now the other thing is that Patrick Queen, he made an interception off of Joe Burrow's pass. And I know Lamar Jackson, he threw like 1 interception, and that was to Von Bell. And I bet Demarcus Robinson was down there. And Von Bell was there to pick off Lamar Jackson. But guess what? Josh Bynes, he had a sack. But for the Bengals defense, they sacked or tackled Lamar for like a few times. But in this game I felt like that this game was a little bit different from the Bills and Dolphins game, but a little similar. Like, we blew a 21-point lead to the Dolphins, 17-point lead blown versus the Bills. Now, tonight was just 10. It wasn't that bad. It was fine. So, the other thing is that Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey, they did a good job stepping up and locking down T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. And just to let you know that I'm going to talk about penalties, okay? Our secondary, how many times has our secondary been penalized? I'm going to assume that our secondary has been penalized like 3 times. Like, Marcus Peters was called for like a holding and a pass interference. And Kyle Hamilton, he got penalized for that pass interference also. Okay? Wow. I just can't believe it. The Bengals, they had a breakout game on Thursday, the 29th of September, but this time, I think we must have slowed them down a little better than last year. See, I remember last year we scored 1 touchdown versus the Browns. Last year in Week 12 on Sunday night, only 1 touchdown, but this time we scored 1 touchdown, which was like to Mark Andrews. Bengals, they only had like 2 touchdowns. One was a pass to Hayden Hurst and 1 rushing touchdown by Joe Burrow himself. Like, wow, what a win. So happy that our home losing streak has ended. We ended our home losing streak tonight. I'm so proud. thank God we won. Amazing. So, next week, we're off to MetLife. Just like in week 1, taking on the Jets. And next week, we take on the New York Giants. And after that, we take on Cleveland at home. Then we're at Tampa Bay for Thursday night. So, good job to the Ravens. First home win of the year. Joe Burrow, he played well, threw like 200 yards. Lamar, he was 19 for 32, which is like 173 passing yards. Each 1 touchdown and 1 interception, which is not bad. Good job, Ravens. First home win of the year. Now let's do a little better next week when we hit the road to take on the New York Giants in MetLife. Maybe, hopefully, Tyus Bowser and Gus Edwards are going to come back now that Ronnie Stanley is back, but we'll see when Edwards and Bowser are going to come back. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Go Ravens. First home win of the year. See ya.